Hello and welcome back everyone. It is your girl Cassandra,Olivia, and today's video is sponsored by a company called Arabella Hair. As always, I will be super sure to link all the information down in the description box below. And if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure that your notification bell is on so that way you do not miss anything. So let's get straight to it. This is how the packaging came. Inside the packaging, there's the wig, of course, and there's also this little hair tie. It comes inside of like this package. They also were sure to send like some cute little hair clips and accessories along with an edge brush, double-sided, a hair clip, along with a wig cap as well. They also sent a bang, I guess, that you can add onto the hair if you want to add some fullness in the front. But this is like a small little clip-on bang, so I opted not to use that. And then this is how the wig looks straight out of the packaging. Arabella sent me an 18-inch full lace wig. It is pre-plucked and it's human hair, and it is 180% density. So the only thing that I had to do with this unit was just to go ahead and bleach the knots, which I did off camera, or I might have done this on camera, I can't remember, but if I did, I'll insert that clip. And then while that's bleaching, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my model Aliyah, and I'm gonna go ahead and start braiding her hair down so that way by the time this wig is dry, we're ready for install. So this is just how it looks up close, and as you can see, I didn't have to do any plucking to this unit, guys, which is rare. A lot of times I have to pluck the hell out of these units, but this unit was pretty easy. So I'm just going ahead. We just shampooed Aliyah's hair. I've been using the Kaleidoscope hair products as well. I'll link that down below also. And I'm just going to make sure that her hair is like deep conditioned, saturated. You want to make sure that you put in like something to keep the hair moisturized. So for this video, I did use the Miracle Drops. And I'm just going to go ahead and blow dry Aliyah's hair for the preparation for the wig. And I'm just going to add some straight back braids into her hair, adding just a tiny bit of braiding hair, just so that way the braids don't slip out because she does have a curly texture hair. And as you guys know, Aliyah is a whole vibe, so we're always geeking on and off camera. So I try to fast forward this and not torture you guys too much, but all I'm doing literally is just braiding all her hair straight back. I'm not like interlocking the braids or anything. And then I just sew the very last braid down. And then I just went ahead and put some Miracle Drops in between her scalp just to make sure that her hair is nice and hydrated underneath this wig. And then while I was doing this, the Arabella wig was under the dryer, and I just put it under like a warm setting. It took it about 35 minutes to dry on top of a mannequin head. So this is just the behind the scenes of what I do in preparation for the wig install. And I did use Schwarzkopf bleach, and I also used a 30 volume. I did let the bleach sit for about 45 minutes on the unit. And then all I had to do, like I said, was just shampoo it, deep condition it for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can use purple shampoo or blue shampoo depending on if it's orange or yellow, but the wig actually bleached perfectly, so I didn't have to do either or. And I knew that I was gonna go in with some foundation also at the end, so I wasn't too worried about the knots being like super brassy or super yellow, which they weren't. But that's just like a quick little hack if you don't have time to use like a purple shampoo, or if you don't have purple or blue shampoo, that's something that you can do as well. So these are just the Miracle Drops that I'm talking about. I'm gonna put these in her hair really quick, and then we're gonna get this wig started. So now I'm just going in with the wig cap that they provided in the packaging, and I'm just applying the wig cap on her hair. We did not glue this unit down. You can definitely glue it down or use spray, but we opted to do glueless just because Aliyah had to put on about 3 wigs this day and we were super behind on videos. So this is me just pressing the unit out. As you can see, the hairline, this is how it came naturally. I didn't have to do anything to it. And I'm just going in and using my hot comb to make sure that everything is nice and flat. I did put a heat protector in this hair, and I also put a tiny bit of pomade just to make sure everything lays. She did want a side part, so what I did was, because Aliyah is terrified of the hot comb, I like to just put the wigs on the mannequins now. That way I can get it as super sleek and flat as possible without her, flinching or feeling like I'm gonna burn her. And I can also take my time to make sure everything is just perfectly laid without the heat just going through her scalp and like tearing her up. So yeah, I'm doing this off her head. I'm just laying everything where I want it to go. And then afterwards, I am gonna put the unit on her head, and then I'm gonna style it on her hair. So I'm pretty happy with the way that came out. And I plan on curling this, which is why I didn't go to the bottom. But this is how the hairline looks, guys. Look at that. So we popped the wig on her. We're just playing around with the placement for right now. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to glue this or do glueless, which we opted to do glueless. And I'm just making sure that everything fits. This wig fit her head perfectly. And this is a 22-inch, I believe, size cap. So everything was nice and snug. It fit where I needed to go. So I'm just going to adjust the wig, and I'm gonna have her hold it, and I'm gonna start putting some spiral curls all in this. Once I'm done spiral curling this, I am going to run my fingers through. You just wanna make sure if you're curling your units that you are putting like a little bit of soft hold spray. You don't want anything in it that's gonna be too crunchy, not country, oh my goodness. And you wanna make sure that you put like a little bit of heat protectant because you don't wanna damage the hair and you want the wig to last as long as possible. So I did off camera put in some S3 by Influence. You can use any heat protectant of your choice. Just make sure you use a tiny bit. And then to set the curls, I did use my BioSilk Natural Hold, which holds the curls, but it doesn't make them hard or crispy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and curl this unit, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to run my fingers through and style it. And I'll link the barrel curler that I'm using down below. This is by Babyliss, I believe, and I believe it's like the 1.5-inch iron, but I'll double check that and I'll link that down below as well. Okay, so now I'm finishing up. I just have her last couple curls, and then I'm just gonna face her towards the camera / mirror, and I'm just gonna kind of play around with how I want her hair to lay. But as you can see, look at how these curls are, like nothing is falling. It took me about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to curl her whole head. So now I'm just going in with her shade concealer, and this is in the shade Chestnut by LA Girl Pro. And I'm just applying this over the part and just a tiny bit of the hairline in the front, just to create that perfect scalp illusion and to cancel out any of that orange and yellow I was talking about in the beginning of the video. So now everything's to my liking. I'm just gonna run my fingers through her hair, making sure that everything is perfect and in unison and zhuzh in the front. You guys know how I do. I like to just play around until it gets right. And this is pretty much the end result. I'm gonna let Aliyah just show off the unit. Thanks again, Arabella Hair, for reaching out to me. I'll be sure to link the information down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.